What's up, everybody? This is Rob of Archangel Inc., www.archangelinc.com. In this video, I want to answer the question, how do I DIY self-publish in 2018? Now, this is a question that we get periodically from folks who say, hey, I'm interested in publishing. Maybe now is not the right time to bring on a lot of outside help to hire Archangel Inc. or work with another service provider. I'd like to kind of get my hands dirty and figure out whether this industry is going to be for me and whether I can bring some value to the work that I'm creating on my own to successfully self-publish. And so I want to talk about a course that my friend and colleague Dale L. Roberts just put out. It's the DIY self-publishing course, and I'll include a link down below. And Dale and I actually conversed in the early stages as this product was being developed, as this course was being developed, because Dale is also a YouTube self-publisher. He has a YouTube channel. He's a really successful author, really good guy as well, a lot of integrity, really straightforward. And he and I had a good rapport. And one of the things that we found was there are people who get into this self-publishing industry and they don't necessarily know they don't know what they don't know. There are a lot of unknown unknowns. And so what we had talked about was, boy, wouldn't it be really good if there was a course that was designed to take the newbie, somebody who says, okay, I want to self-publish, I have this idea, I have this vision of getting into the self-publishing industry, and I want to minimize my capital investment, but I want to learn as much as I can and try and do as much as I can myself. Wouldn't it be great if there was a course that had a really good overview that covered all of the essentials and that avoided some of the problems of some of the other self-publishing courses out there, particularly that there are really long, involved, and needlessly complicated sections that don't really have a lot of relevance to the individual at hand. So, for example, there are some courses that really emphasize the technical side, and really emphasize the marketing side, or really emphasize the writing side. But what if there was a course that covered kind of all of that to give you a little bit of a taste of what to expect and what you need to know going into it? And so the product of Dale's brainstorming was this course, and it's really good, actually. We have a DIY course as well, Archangel Inc., and that DIY course is several years old, and one of the problems that I ran into was that the sections were kind of long and meandering. Not a lot of people were able to complete them. They weren't punchy, they weren't actionable, they didn't have action steps at the end of each of those sections, and it just wasn't as effective at communicating all of the necessary bits of information that I wanted to share as I think it could have been. And actually, probably going forward, we're going to recommend people who are interested in DIY production to check out Dale's course. I've taken the course, I've looked through, say, a good portion of the modules and had a lot of conversations with Dale. I can definitely stand behind it. Dale is, again, a high integrity guy. He's very straight shooting, and he has experience. He knows what he's talking about. He doesn't blow smoke. He's not going to give you wild and unrealistic expectations, and neither is he going to cut you down or make you think that it's not possible. He's going to help give you a framework so that you can put in the legwork and do it yourself and give yourself a good chance of success. There's nothing guaranteed, but there's nothing guaranteed in any industry. There's nothing guaranteed in any line of business. The best that you can do is learn as best you can, put your best foot forward, put in the quality work, and see what happens. And this course is designed to give you that good overview to allow that to be the case. So I would encourage you all, if you're at all interested in DIY self-publishing, and there are questions or comments or topics that are outside of the scope of the YouTube channels on my page or elsewhere online, or if you just have if you just want a consolidated, well-conceived, well-put-together course that gives you that introduction, that reduces those unknown unknowns, and gives you a way to move forward, knowing which areas that you need some help on, which areas that you think you have a grasp of. This is a good course, so I encourage you to check it out. I'll include the link down below. And as always, if you have any questions or comments or things that you'd like to share, topics for future videos, let me know. I will do my best to answer them. This is Rob Archangel of ArchangelInc.com. I will see you all next time.